Hi, this is Danny Doyle, and I'm here with Jacob, and we're under attack. Oh no, we're under attack. I guess that's not that unfortunate, because it means there's not going to be reinforcements in, the next one. So in a Super Clive time... Oh, right, we gotta get the support.
Yes. I do think it's really funny that if you get ambushed, it, like, swaps where the players and enemies are. Like, they start in your position.
I actually think that's really adorable.
Which is really funny if you get ambushed while standing on Desai's fortress, because you'll start inside the fortress and the enemy's trying to attack you through the one-tile white choke point.
I mean, it makes sense, though. Like, you're defending the fortress. You've already reconquered it.
Yeah.
So, I know I probably, like, talk about... You, Jacob, are probably sick of me talking about this. Because I feel like I bring it up all the time. But I just recently, finished my first playthrough of Vision Quest. Great fucking ROM hack. And it does something that comment reminded me of. Where, like, there's a map where you are, capturing a fortress, right? And then the next chapter, you're defending the fortress, and it is the same map, just from the opposite perspective. And it's really cool.
That's a pretty cool idea.
And, like, the treasure rooms exist, too, but now the chests are empty. It's, like, slightly shifted perspective, because, the map is, like, slightly shifted to the right, so it's, like, a little bit different, but it is... mostly just the same one.
Yeah.
But yeah, one of many great ideas that Vision Quest has. I love this Bow Knight animation.
Bow Knights go crazy.
Alright. So, we were talking about this off-stream. But Jacob and I are both of the opinion that the correct thing to do is just to finish the map at this point. We have 2 more battles to go, and if we go backwards, we're just going to end up with reinforcements. We do have more gold, and we have the Blessed Lance, so we have the quest we finished to get the Blessed Lance, and we have some more gold for forges, but it really just, like, I think behooves us to not have reinforcements showing up. Like, also, speaking of reinforcements, Celica's side has been very quiet.
We appreciate it.
Yes. It's just weird, because we got them when we shouldn't have, and now that we've moved, we haven't gotten any. I don't know.
We totally have never seen this map before.
Oh, you want to know what my favorite thing is, right?
What is?
You do the fucking Leather Shield Merc map again, on Celica's side, after you defeat Greave. It's so weird.
I remember that. And, like, the boss is a mercenary, and he starts in the same place that the Leather Shield Mercenary did.
That's so fucking funny.
Hunter Volley, pew pew.
Yeah, we just do this. Eat dick, Mr. Regalian Army. Oh, and we crit anyway.
Nice.
Farewell.
Making Clive a Bow Knight to prove he's a good unit.
I mean, controversial opinion, potentially. I think he's good as a paladin. I don't think that the reclass has definitely made him even better. Like, he's just a fucking god now. But I think he's a good unit as a paladin. He's just, like, in the right situation. Where, like, I know paladin's not the best class to be in an SoV, but part of that is because, like, it's not all because Clive exists, but I do think part of why, like, villagers don't go paladin is because Clive exists and you really only need one, right?
Yeah, you really just need one Rider's Bane user, because there's only one Rider's Bane, so unless you're gonna do, like, trade strats, you really just need the one paladin for the most part.
It's similar to, like, I know you're not super familiar with Radiant Dawn, so maybe this comparison won't make sense to you, but, so mages have a lot of problems in Radiant Dawn, right? And you usually do not want to send a mage, like, bring a mage into the tower in Radiant Dawn. However, the reason for that isn't the problems that mages themselves have. It's specific, it's not just those problems, like, obviously those are part of it, but also, if you didn't have access to Sanaki and Micaiah, you'd probably want at least one mage, because staff access plus the ability to hit on res for the segments of it. Oh no, not even the Armor Knight map. Those generals actually have a lot of res. You'd rather just use a hammer or like a high strength unit. It's for the sections of Ashura where some of them are on defense tiles and some of them are on res tiles. And it's actually really nice to be able to hit on res if you're hitting the ones on defense tiles, especially because Nasir boosts magic. He boosts speed and magic, so like you can position your tides in such a way that Sanaki and Micaiah are like benefiting from them as well. It's just nice to have someone who can take advantage of the fact that they're not on barrier tiles, and also who can take advantage of the white tides. And then like staffing is nice, like being able to rescue what's his name? Raphael to the position you want him in is also really nice. I do think if you're going to bring a mage who isn't one of the forced ones, you almost always bring Oliver, because he gets stabs and he can share purge with the other two. Like, if you want to do some blessed purge stuff, which I don't value super highly, but if you're playing 4-3 E-3 slowly, like a infinite use siege tome is useful for that. And just the fact that Oliver can share purge with Sanaki and Micaiah for that purpose is nice, I guess.
I remember Blessed Purge being really silly in my first playthrough. It was one of my favorite parts about the end game, was just being able to trade around an infinite use Purge tome.
It's incredibly fun. Like when I say I don't value it, I don't mean that like you shouldn't do it if you enjoy it. I feel like I do that sometimes too. I did like back-to-back normal mode playthroughs, right? And I would bring like Soren and Oliver into there, right? And then I would have Sanaki hold something. Like Sanaki hold Blizzard, Soren hold Bolting, and Micaiah hold Purge, and then just like everyone's passing around all the infinite use siege tomes.
Passing around infinite use siege tomes.
Like definitely far from optimal, especially because like if we're honest, you can one turn every single map after your weapons get blessed, right? So like, and a siege tome is not part of the one turns either. But just because something is not optimal doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. Like, it can be incredibly fun.
Exactly.
It can be incredibly fun. And, like, if you are taking it slower, having access to a siege tome can be helpful. Like...
Also, that was obviously a very
I think it's a less useful tool. I think it's a less useful tool than, like... I do not think that, especially in hard mode, it is a useful enough tool to justify bringing, like, Soren or Oliver into the tower. Although Oliver makes a case simply because, like... he's also a staffer.
Yes.
And so, like, if you want stabs for floor 1 or floor 2, like, if you're trying to get Wishblade, it's nice.
Oh, do you want to put Bless Ring on?
Yeah, we probably do. Oh, is this Delthea?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to hear a tragedy?
She's dying.
Yeah, I didn't recruit what's-his-nuts.
Luthier. Sad.
I should probably not have a sword on her.
Yeah, that was obviously a very intricate map we were playing last time, considering we spent most of it talking about a different game.
What do you mean? This is Radiant Dawn. Yo, you'll appreciate this, just because I know you do the thing where you, like, you've made a number of ROM hacks where you take the casts from one game and put them into another one. Like, you did Thracia in FE6, you did FE7 with FE6 characters. Didn't you do a few where you, like, replace... Did you do, like, the Gaiden to SoV? I know that... Or not Gaiden to SoV. FE8 with Gaiden cast? Not Sacred Echoes, but, like, literally just the cast swaps.
I think I started making it, and then I got busy with something and didn't finish it.
I know that very recently a ROM hack came out that is Shadow Dragon in Fates. Oh, shit!
Oh, yes.
Wait, fuck. She's actually strong, I forgot. I forgot that Delthea is actually, like, pretty strong. Like, she's an Est. She's probably one of the better Ests, though, just because, like, she's already semi-competent from base, and then, like, she's not eating a deployment slot. Oh, yeah, no, we're fucking dead. Ooh!
Hey,
maybe we're not.
Side, I was gonna say, if he does die, we can just re-roll the Witch Warp.
But yeah, would you, I mean, you know Gaiden and SoV better than me. Would you agree that she's one of the better Ests in the series? Or
Well, I
do you
love
think
using
that,
her. She's such a cool unit.
Yeah, I mean, like, I also have fun with her, but I have fun with, like, Peleus, if we're talking Radiant. Like, he's an Est, and he's terrible, and I have fun with him. Do you think Delphia's, like, obviously she's not good, right? Like, because she's an Est.
She kind of still, she's a part of that, like, magical girl with high damage kind of unit, especially since she starts with aura.
Yes.
Like, she has a 75% magical growth.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she's just one of those units that you train up because Magic Girl has big magic and she one-shots things.
Yeah. I mean, so maybe this is a controversial take, but I'm typically not a fan of those units. Like, the Lutes and Lolinas of the world. I tend to, like,
yeah,
I don't
fair.
dislike them, but they're never, like, I'd rather use, like, who's the one you get in Chapter 2? Or Chapter 3, rather? Ray? Or Hugh? No. I get all the mages in fucking FE6 mixed up, because I'm a fake gamer.
Lute and a mage.
Yeah, I'd rather use him, although honestly, I don't actually really care for the mages in FE6. Like, maybe I'm weird. I much prefer the physical units.
The best thing that a mage does for you in FE6 is just that the fire tome is accurate. Like,
Yes.
I think fire has the highest base hit in the whole game.
Yeah, I think
It has-
so.
Zed has 95 hit, and the Iron Sword and Armor Slayer have 85.
And that's why I like Lu. Like, if I'm picking a mage, I'm picking him because he has anima, and he's also, like, pretty accurate on his own.
And he's around in the early where you really want accuracy too.
Yes, yeah. Because, like, by the time you get Rutger going, right, like, as a Swordmaster, yes, you still value accuracy because we're still playing Binding Blade. But, like...
But enemies aren't scaled as hard as they are later, kind of. And you're, like, building up your unit at that point.
Yes. You know what's funny?
What's that?
This is literally the finale of Almside of our Act 3, and it's a map that, like, when we're not rescuing Delphia, is so boring that we are just once again only talking about a different game.
Yeah, the real challenge is just keeping Delphia alive.
It really, like, I mean, so, to be fair, like, we had some lucky dodges against those Arcanists. Like, Alm dodged an 83.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not like it's a free map, if you don't care about keeping Delphia alive, but it is definitely significantly easier.
I'm not usually a fan of the, like, keep a red unit alive side objectives. Like, those more annoy me than anything. Like, I think Douglas is, like, one of the worst offenders for that. I hate keeping Douglas alive so much.
Oh, it's especially annoying because it, like, feels mandatory because you can't get the good ending if you kill him.
Yeah.
But also the reward is Areola and Douglas, neither of which I care too much about.
Yeah, your reward is not Oriola and Douglas. Your reward is getting to play, like, the last 2 or 3 maps and getting the good ending, if that's something you're into.
Which, like, to be fair, like, I do think Douglas is a little bit underrated, simply because, like, he's serviceable, and I feel like people talk about him like he's irredeemable, right? But he is still a general in FE6 with hit issues.
Yeah. But I actually don't find keeping Delphia alive to be that big of an issue, mostly because I use Royal Sword Arm, so I have Subdue, so I just hit her on the head really hard with Subdue.
Does that give her heal AI?
Yeah, she just starts running back to the supply tile for HP.
That's actually
you can
quite amusing.
You can block her way back.
That's very fun. And she'll never teleport, right? Like, she only teleports to attack, I think?
Because from what I remember, yeah, they just teleport to attack. Also, this is such a funny animation.
Oh my god, that's so goofy.
Oh.
Also, his face, like, his attacking angry face. Just a very funny guy in general.
This is one of those spells that they changed to be 1-3 range in SoV. It's 1-2 range in Gaiden.
That's understandable. Like, everything being 1-2 range just, like, makes Gaiden just feel so easy to outrange enemies. Like mages, I mean. Obviously, the archers have... Well, I say that, but so many archers just have generic bows.
Plus, you have access to thunder, whereas a lot of enemies don't. So you can just, like, thunder things really easily. Wow, we have so much money now.
Rolf's bow's gonna be eating. Also, love how that guy, like, just dealt a fuck ton of damage to himself when he attacked,
Oh yeah,
Tobin.
because it costs 5 HP to cast Death.
Yeah. So tragic, so tragic.
The guiding animation for Death is also really silly because it's like he makes the skull appear and then it just like shoots a little beam at you. It's like pew.
My favorite guiding animation is Sephiroth, or I guess Angel.
Oh yeah.
Because you have like a ring of fairies that launch forward.
Yeah, you just like throw 5 little fairy angels.
Anyway, that was the finale of Act 3, or
Yeah.
Almside at least.
TLDR, Bonite and Killer Bow are good.
Yeah, I think also maybe you usually don't... Like, is Python usually a bow knight with a killer bow for you by now? I know in LTC pace he obviously is, but that's like...
Yeah, if you're playing like...
Oh, here they come.
I guess Celica guys are gonna deal with them, I guess.
That's okay. We just want this.
We'll cross that bridge when we
Because we're
reach it.
they're not coming to sell it. What if they just like
Yeah.
the reinforcements start sailing like boats? All right. Are you the lady who lost her son? No, you're not. Okay.
It's I think he's in the top left house.
Oh, right. He's a houser.
Oh, that's a different person.
You're a person.
It's the other house person.
We do want to visit the smithy as well.
Yes. Blessed
Okay.
land.
Nope. Okay, she didn't have anything for me. Is Luthier still here? Is Luthier still here?
Oh no.
I have a question. Does Luthier abandon you if you kill off Delthea? Like how Dean will leave you if you, I know, like, Dean leaves you in FE5 if, what's her name dies? And it's something that can happen in FE12. I think that Shitty General leaves you if you kill any of her... Like, if you recruit her and then kill the units who you have to leave alive to recruit her, she'll abandon you. It's a way you can soft lock yourself, because you can put the item that lets you damage Harden on her, and then turn her red and kill her.
Oh my gosh. I know Tethys will do that if Garrick dies in FB8 on Erica route.
Wait, really?
Tethys,
Just like...
Tethys will just leave. Even if you recruited her, she just won't join you. Because that happened to me in an Iron Man where I recruited Garrick. He died because of sleep staff.
On his
and
join map, or on a different map?
In his join map.
Okay.
In the map where you get Inez. And... Garrick dies, and I didn't realize it until like 4 maps later that I didn't have a dancer, and I was like, wait, where's Tethys? Why can't I field the dancer? And I checked the wiki, and it confirmed that he leaves if Garrick dies on that map.
That's, it makes sense, but it's cruel.
Yeah, it's really mean.
Oh,
We're
wait.
naming the royal sword.
I've got it.
I was actually gonna suggest this.
Is it,
Oh, wait. Oh, this is slightly different.
Is it what you think it is?
Close enough.
Wait, oh, I gotta go.
Zopi. You might have to spell it with an F. There we go.
There we go. Okay, it
Beloved
fits just
Sophia.
barely. Beloved
Perfect.
Zofia. I think that's fine, right? Like, we could make it no spacebar, but I like that
I like
better.
it.
Beloved Zofia. Alright, can we sell some shit?
Probably sell some junk.
Do we have, like...
Alright, we have a Dallas.
This is for that quest, right? Get the guy the axe. What
Yeah, I think
do
we
you
hold
get out
on
of
to
it?
that.
Is it worth?
I don't remember. I'd have to look that up. So we want the Rolf bow.
Do we have wine?
I don't think we have any wine or anything.
Oh, so tragic.
So we only have one shield. I don't.
You should probably use the Fruit of Life on, Matilda. Because it's basically her mana.
Yeah.
Like, no one else really cares about 1 HP, right? We could sell
Yeah,
it, but it's like
I think
5 silver. I think I'd rather do this.
Yeah. Just do
Oh, it's
that.
2 HP. Okay, but no one else really cares about 2 HP
Huge
either.
difference.
I
I think that's basically everything.
want
Unless we wanted to.
Oh, we can convert, right? Like, we could
We
send
can, but the
1
conversion
gold
rate
mark
is like.
to...
Yeah, it is heavily
really
favored
bad.
for like getting really hard.
That's
Like it's really
real
hard to go
bad.
from silver to gold.
Do we have anything we sell? Like, I think we keep the lightning sword because it's our only, like, other than Nos, our only way to deal magic damage.
Yeah, we want the bolt sword. Do we need the iron? This is our squad, right? Like, this is it.
This is, well, so we get Mycen.
Oh, that's true. We'll have more lances by then. We'll have, like, the silver lance. So I don't think I don't think we need the iron
We
lance,
want the
right?
blessed lance, right? Like, we don't get rid of that.
Blessed lance is pretty nice to have. In fact, what's the blessed lance versus the steel lance?
Blessed lance is 3 might, steel lance is 4. It's 10 more
Blessed
crit
lance is a
and
weighty
hit,
thing.
though. And it's
And it is a
0
weighty
weight.
thing.
Does the 1 damage... Maybe we sell steel... Like, Armor Crush, right? Is the big one. And Tempest Lance, I guess, theoretically. Because it's, like, extra 10 damage, so...
The blessed lance also restores 5 HP while it's equipped.
We could sell the Rusted Sword. Like, what even is this, right?
I think if you go into the forging screen, you can, like, see what it's going to become, kind of. That looks like it's going to be like a steel sword.
Oh, we don't care about that, do we?
I don't think we want that.
Okay, so we can trade in the Rusted Sword. You know what? Like,
right?
we don't need hard bread anymore either, right? Like, I don't know. You know what I think? I think we don't have to care because we do Celica side first, and this can be a problem for a later day, right?
That is true.
Because, like, at the very least, like, since we're doing Celica first twice, we'll get multiple Celica peddlers. We can send, like, valuable stuff to sell if we need to.
Yeah, we can sell junk we don't need anymore.
Because, like, what else are we even upgrading, right? Like, a Rider's Bane, probably, and we do some more below the Zofia as well. Nice. Some more below the Zofia upgrade would be good, too. But yeah, I think we're good. I think we just end, and we do Celica next time. So subscribe for that, and we'll probably talk about a different game. Bye!